46 is brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office. News is also brought to you by Dennis Hoff for Assembly District 36, a successful businessman who can't be bought, can't be intimidated, and won't sell you out. Paid for by friends of Dennis Hoff. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, Valley Electric Association needs 2,000 votes in the next 3 days.
Young Eagles take to the sky in flight over the weekend.
And a bar holds a grand opening on Saturday night. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, October 11th, 2016. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry for News 46.
The Valley Electric Association is still short 2,000 votes to be able to sell the transmission line. Members will not be able to receive the benefits of the sale unless the votes are in by the deadline, which is October 14th.
We are actually going to be outside of Smith's and Walmart every single day between now and when voting closes on October 14th. Every weekday at both stores from 3 to 7, and then every weekend at Walmart from 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night. And we're encouraging people to come on down and vote. We're actually giving away $10 gift certificates for either store just for voting. So come down, get your questions answered, get your vote in. It's very, very important.
If you vote, what's some of the benefits?
This is actually a huge opportunity for Valley Electric. We've received an unprecedented offer to purchase the 230 kV transmission system. That equals a lot of opportunities and benefits to all the members. So first of all, the rate increase that we had back in July, we'd be in a position where we can actually reverse that. That goes away. And then in addition to that, we're going to be in a position to retire the largest amount in capital credits in our history, as well as a $579 check to every member. So we're cooperative. So we serve member owners. So you, myself, the people in our community, they actually have a piece, a skin in the game, if you would. So every year that we have a margin, which is basically the nonprofit version of a profit, there's credits that get accumulated for each member owner of value. When we're in a position to retire those, usually every other year, a portion of that gets retired. And I'm sure you probably remember getting, checks once in a while, just a random check from Valley Electric. Well, that is what that is. So this will actually be the largest amount of that we've ever been able to distribute to every single member. So including that $579 plus the capital credits retirement, every member will probably receive anywhere in between maybe $750 to $1,000 on average that they'll get right back from the proceeds of the sale.
It's up to every single member to vote, and that means if you get a bill from Valley Electric Association, you're a member, you need to vote. It's up to you. If they don't vote, this doesn't happen.
That's exactly correct. So every single vote counts. We have to get a supermajority. 66% of every single member needs to vote. So this is absolutely a situation where your vote matters. If we don't get approximately 11,500 votes, we are not able to move forward and take advantage of this opportunity.
You have till October 14th. Do it today. How can they reach you? How do they vote?
For anybody that still has their ballot, they can either vote and then mail it back in, or they can go online and use the passcode on that ballot. It only takes maybe 30 seconds to do that. If you've misplaced or lost your ballot, just come on down to the office on Highway 372 and we can take care of you, or come see us at Smith's and Walmart every day between now and October 14th.
They can give a call?
Absolutely, or give us a call at 775-727-5312.
Well, Saturday pilots from all over volunteered their time and aircraft to show the youth in our area the joy of flying.
Well, first we're here with the Experimental Aircraft Association Young Eagles program, and what we're trying to do is expose the younger children to aviation. And as part of being aviating is to get up there and fly. And so What I'm doing here as a pilot today is try and take some of my passion for flying, and hopefully it'll trickle down to the young folks that are getting a chance to fly today.
The Experimental Aircraft Association was founded in 1953 by a group of individuals who were interested in building their own airplanes. The EAA is a community of passionate aviation enthusiasts that promotes and supports recreational flying. The association's mission is to grow participation in aviation by promoting the spirit of aviation.
Well, even before the children show up, we have to go through a vetting process. We have to go through some training to make sure that we handle the children correctly. We have to make sure we're qualified as pilots, and we also want to make sure we have the appropriate insurance so everybody's covered. Then when everyone arrives, they come in, we have a sign-in desk. They'll do all the paperwork and get it so it's official. Once we do that, we have escorts. Usually the pilot's one of those escorts. We bring them out to the aircraft. Once we get on the aircraft, we strap them in, give them a quick safety brief just to make sure they know what's going on. And then we get them up in the air. And then once we're done, the same thing. We get them out of the aircraft, hopefully with a big grin on their face, and we escort them back away from the area where the airplanes are, which is, we consider it the hazard area. And then once we're clear of that area, then we fill out a logbook for them. So that they have a chance to record their flight for history, and we sign a certificate, and they get to take home a certificate verifying that they were on a flight today.
Fascination with flight is inherent to all of the Experimental Aircraft Association members. The EAA builds on that interest, shares it with others, and propels future flyers into the skies above.
Basically what we're trying to do is to promote interest in flying so that they will grow up and become pilots, share the love, share the experience, make it real for everybody.
The Young Eagles program has dedicated nearly 25 years to giving youth ages 8 through 17 free rides in an airplane. It's the only program of its kind with the sole mission to introduce and inspire kids in the world of aviation. Today, the Young Eagles program has flown over 2 million kids with the help of the EAA's network of volunteer pilots and ground volunteers.
But you see a 6-year-old little girl get out of an airplane. I flew the plane, I flew the plane. It's just very cool.
Dylan Palmer has been taken into custody for drug possession, sexual assault, and false imprisonment. According to the declaration of arrest, Palmer sexually assaulted a female in his residence after smoking methamphetamine. The female and Palmer allegedly had an argument, and she refused to have intercourse with him, police say. He admitted to forcibly holding the female down after grabbing her by the hair, according to the report. And fire crews in Pahrump Valley Farm Rescue are working a fully engulfed structure fire on Linda and Winsong streets. There's no reported injuries at this time, and the fire is under investigation. We'll have more on tomorrow night's broadcast.
And we'll have more local news for you after the break, including 2 important arrests you'll need to know about.